Hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome to today's technical analysis video. This is our daily stock trading series. I'm going to take a look at Honeywell this evening. Today is November the 9th, 2019. It's a Saturday. Hopefully you guys are having an amazing weekend. Let's dive into Honeywell. So here's a look at the one-year chart, the one-year price chart for Honeywell. It's been pretty strongly moving higher since from really July through late August. It had a bit of a down move. It tested that again in September, and since mid-October, early to mid-October, the stock has been pushing to new highs. Let's take a look at the moving averages. So not a surprise that the 1 year moving average is all in line with the 10-day higher than the 20-day, higher than the 50-day moving average. So I would expect, given this move, I would expect these moving averages to be in line and remaining bullish. Now here's a look at the 5-year, give us a little bit more data to work from. And as we can see, we are currently at five-year highs as well. Even looks a little strong. We have just had a significant, just several significant price moves higher, and any pullbacks really have been minor and have been followed by new highs. And of course, the moving averages, actually, when you look at these moving averages, look at it numerically rather than graphically. If you look up here in the upper left-hand corner, you can see the numbers. So the 10-week moving average is higher than the 20, which is higher than the 50 days. So these are fully in line again, even though it looks a little tighter, it looks a little more consolidated when you look at it graphically. So it just pulled higher this week. And the Fibonacci analysis doesn't really matter, because each time that we've had a pullback, we've gone to new highs. We've had 100% retracements. So, and that's true back here in 1999. The move down for several years. We ultimately pulled back higher. We retested that low, and then have had a stunning, quite stunning bullish run since we'll call it 2009. Had a little bit of a test, some testing periods back in 2017, 2018, but this has been a really strong stock. Let's take a look at the what do you call it, the MACD. And the MACD over the last year, of course, it has had some nice usefulness. I would typically say it's not been useful in a period of ongoing strength, but we have had some fluctuation over the last year. So when you look at what happened, this cross that we got at the beginning of 2019, now we got a false signal in March, which was this cross lower above the zero line. You would expect stock to pull back. It really didn't pull back much, and it went higher. Same thing happened in May. It's tough to believe any of these bullish periods, because it's been, did see a crossover that led to lower prices, and it did pull the MACD line below the zero line. And then, of course, back in late August, we had a cross in the oversold area, which pulled higher, and we had another one here in mid-October. So, whether you find this useful or not is tough, but at the end of the day, this is a really strong chart that even, periods that have looked like the stock might go lower have been really muted, and the stock just keeps making new highs. So as I looked at this chart as well, there weren't a whole lot of periods that I felt like I could see visible and remaining strength, support and resistance. We're at new highs. That's it. So overall, this This stock has enjoyed a strong up move to new highs in the last month. The 1-year moving average is strongly bullish. The 5-year is starting to be more bullish. It just recently pulled out of a period of consolidation, and right now we have all three averages, even in the 5-year, in line. Fibonacci analysis, of course, is less relevant because every pullback has been followed by a higher high. So we don't have to look at like a percentage retracement because it's come back all the way plus a new high. Now the MACD also is a little bit less relevant because of the ongoing trend higher. It's still in the overbought territory, but I'm not looking to sell this anytime soon. Even if we do get a crossover in the MACD of the overbought, that's above the zero line in the overbought area. So this stock doesn't have a lot of support and resistance that's visually significant. Overall, I mean, this is a strong stock. It's making all-time highs. I would not get in front of this strength. Sometimes people look to sell strength. I'm not looking to sell this thing. If you decide to sell this strength, just know that you are a contrarian's contrarian, and you might want to be smart in how you do it. I would honestly do it with options so that you deploy less capital and have a defined outcome rather than just going outright shorting this